Hey, my name is Benjamin Dunham. I work here as a IT manager. I basically handle all of our operations IT-wise and cybersecurity-wise. And as an organization, what we do is we work primarily in the government space, though we do have hands in the commercial space, and we do software development. We work a lot in healthcare interoperability, and so a lot of the different devices and machines you see at different clinics and things like that, all of that information needs to be processed and sent to the doctors and then handled by the doctors and processed and sent back. And so we make all of those gears turn in the background. So before using Hexnode, we were doing a lot of hands-on management for our macOS endpoints. We did have a solution on them to be able to remotely deploy software, patches, etc., control security configurations, but we were a little limited in our scope and capability, and we found that some of the more technically complex challenges, the current solution it required a little too much R&D to be able to consistently keep up with advancements in the industry. At least in regards to our macOS endpoints, Hexnode has essentially revolutionized how we manage those devices. It allows us to completely control security configurations. It allows us to quickly deploy new devices as well as new software, new applications, and new patches. And that lets us handle all of our review processes internally a lot quicker because we no longer have to worry about the technical pop-up on the back end. I stumbled across it as I was beginning to research a number of different options. There's a few big players in that particular corner as far as MDM management for macOS devices goes. And I had checked out those options and I really liked a few of them. And then I stumbled across Hexnode, really just trying to find comparisons for those other bigger players. And I honestly was impressed enough with Hexnode that I said, you know what? They may be a bit newer on the block compared to some of these other guys, but I need to give them a shot. If they're really what they are advertising to be, they could be something amazing. And I couldn't be happier with the results of that. And so Hexnode, we really honestly found to be one of the easiest solutions to deploy. Everything was very smooth on their user interface as far as understanding the flow, understanding what needed to be done, and getting our users used to using it as far as management goes. And then on the other hand, getting it synced up with outside services such as Apple's Business Manager, which allows us to basically automatically onboard any devices we deploy, which works perfectly because we are a very remote organization. I've got workers in a lot of different states that I have to ship laptops to. And it's a whole lot easier when I can have the laptop go straight to them from Apple versus having to have it sent to me, then prepare it, get it ready to be deployed, and then separately mail it out, which saves us on costs, saves us on labor. So we primarily use it as, of course, an MDM solution to manage our macOS devices. Given the industry we lie in, there's a lot of compliance and security requirements that have to be met. Everything from granular permissions to, basic access control to zero network access or zero trust network access. And Hexnode really allows us to kind of control all of that from a single location where we can deploy different applications as needed after they've been evaluated. We can control the security settings of the device. We can monitor the location of the device. We can even geofence the device so that if, say, the device suddenly shows up outside of where we expect it to be, we can lock the device, which all of these are really big features for us because we have to have them. It's not a requirement from us internally, it's a requirement that clients put on us externally. And so we expect to provide to them what they expect from us, and Hexnode allows us to do that. And really, honestly, we've been leaning more and more towards using Hexnode in other use cases, ranging from managing our workstations and endpoints as we already do, to managing more internal devices and systems. And so we've definitely discussed and plotted out new use cases for Hexnode, and we're always looking to find ways to leverage our tools to the best of our ability. Hexnode really allows us to be proactive, not reactive. Is it a one-shoe-fits-all solution? I don't think one exists. But I think this solution meets a lot of requirements for a lot of people. And so it's definitely one that I find myself often recommending when the topic comes up. I could see us being with Hexnode for the considerable future. And we're hoping to grow in that future. And as we grow, I hope our partnership with Hexnode continues to grow with it. I would tell you that if you needed an MDM solution, Hexnode is definitely one of the best options out there. Always research and always find what's going to fit your use case best. But don't be surprised if Hexnode beats out every other player in the field. Just how happy of a customer we are and how much we appreciate everything they do for us, and we hope to work even more together in the future.